just... oh, what the hell? We're very excited about the show we have for you this evening, right? Many of the jokes on tonight's show will not be that good, but there's a joke coming up at the end of the monologue. Oh my God. This joke. I swear, this joke may be the funniest joke ever told in the history of horseman television. Oh, can you turn that off? I don't want to dance anymore. It's off, right? I don't know. Sometimes I hear music and there's nobody there. Do you know that song? I hear music and there's no one there. That happens to me, but I did a lot of acid. For example, I did so much acid that I hallucinated a horse and it came true. And then...
I hear music and there's no one there.
Yeah.
It's hard to stay up, it's been a long, long day, and you got the Sandman at the door. But hang on, leave the TV on, and let's do it anyway. It's okay, you can always sleep through work tomorrow, okay? Hey, hey, tomorrow's just your future yesterday.
The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson. Sponsored by Allegra Allergy Relief. Use as directed. Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
Quietly, everyone. That's enough. Thanks. Quietly, everyone. Quietly, that's great, everyone. Please, stop your applause and cheering and... oh, man. Man, they didn't even try tonight, did they?
Yeah, that was...
Like, yeah, that's enough. Make us laugh, monkey. Yeah, that's right. I can tell what you... I can feel you undressing me with your eyes.
I'm doing it right now.
Yeah. Hey, it's oh, it's a great day for America, everybody. Yes. Of course, a fantastic night for college basketball. What a game that was. Congratulations, winners. We're live, so of course I watched every... You know what people say to me? They say, Craig, put some clothes on. And then they say, people say to me, Craig, are you saying your show is not live? Like, because other late night shows are live. And I'm like, no, they're not. They're not live. No, these other ones, no, they're not live. And even if they were, which they're not, we are not like other late night shows. Why, Craig? How can you say you're a guy, you walk out, you're wearing a suit, you are like other late night shows? No. Number one, I don't give a about that. So, reason one, right? Now, oh, wait. I know what you're thinking, Craig, you're saying that as part of your shtick. Not part of my shtick. Don't give a... Now... It's not that I don't... I like him. He's a perfectly nice man. Michael, you're a perfectly nice man. CBS is a lovely corporation in every way. But I don't give a... And that's important. Remember that, kids. Try never to give a... Yeah, well, you know, the Buddhists say desire is suffering. That's the first truth of Buddhism. Desire is suffering. So if you don't give a... you're in clover, right?
Yeah.
Right.
You're working dark, man.
I am working dark. It's true. Who would have thought I was working dark with a pretend horse, not a real horse, and not a real horse? Although I see the weather has changed behind Secretariat. Spring is finally upon us. Are you gesturing for me to follow you, Secretariat? What? Somebody's trapped down a mine? Oh, no! Not like other late-night shows. Right, Jeff?
That's correct.
My gay robot dead friend?
Hey.
Yeah. Oh yeah, monologue. Yeah, not a great day. Not a great day for Argentina. People in Argentina were shocked. They were like, what? Because there was a guy shocked to discover this guy in Argentina, an Argentinian. He was. There's a lot of them there. He discovered that the poodle that he bought a poodle. He said, I'd like to get a poodle, please. Well, he asked in Spanish, Portuguese. He asked anyway in the store. He said, I'd like to buy a poodle, and he bought a poodle, and then he got it home and he found it's not a poodle, it's a weasel on steroids. I know! It's a bizarre. No, do we have a picture of what a weasel on steroids even looks like? Yeah, like that. There you go, that was a joke. That was a joke right there. That was a joke. That one's for you, Maria. Of course, it's a sad day for the family of former British Prime Minister Margaret Thatcher, who passed away at 87. Do we have a picture of Margaret Thatcher? There she is, right there. There she is, holding a young Prince Charles. That's just a joke. But apparently Prince Charles took the news very hard, though. He woke up this morning, heard the radio report, you know, legendary British female leader passes away. He was like, really? And then he found out it was Margaret Thatcher. He was like, oh, damn. Drink your juice, mother. Now, Margaret Thatcher, of course, was Prime Minister for all of the 1980s in Britain. And in the 1980s in Britain, it was a mess. Random acts of violence, spiralling drug use, bursts of incoherent rage at the system. And that's just the stuff I did. But here's the... This is weird, right? I dropped out of high school, 1978. Margaret Thatcher, Prime Minister, becomes Prime Minister in 1979. And then she left office about a month or two just before I went into rehab. Coincidence? I can't remember. I admit I did not agree with many of Thatcher's policies. I couldn't stand how she crushed the British workers in the pitiless gears of capitalism. When these workers were marching through the streets, they'd wake me up from sleeping in doorways. I think I can't remember. I was worried that some of the audience at home, I thought you might be too young to remember Margaret Thatcher. Then I remembered at CBS, and I'm thinking, well, some of you might be too old to remember Margaret. Hey! This guy isn't Matlock. No, I'm not. I'm kind of like Matlock, except I don't give a. Matlock wasn't on CBS? Well, there he was, right, yeah. So what, man? He hasn't been on for a while. What was CSI Matlock? You get one of those? And, you know, it's tricky when a controversial political figure like Margaret Thatcher dies. You have to be very careful. Some people liked her, others didn't like her. I didn't like her at all. But she once said, well, but this is not the day to say it. Although I did say it. She once said she never gave a second thought to other people's opinions about her, but maybe she should have cared a little more about that, because she was squeezed out of office against her will at the peak of her popularity. Now, nowadays, we would call that getting Leno'd. But the, Whoa! Oh, what the hell? I did it!
Margaret Thatcher.
She, I know I was going to do a short monologue tonight. It's, what is it, like 15 minutes I've been going? All right, never mind. Look, there's no denying, though, Margaret Thatcher paved the way for a new generation of powerful British women like Princess Diana and Madonna and that lady that took over from Larry King on CNN, Piers Morgan. And today, thanks to Twitter, we found out about how the passing of this political titan has affected each and every Spice Girl. But Thatcher... Hey, I don't give a... Thatcher was famous for saying, if you want anything said, ask a man. If you want anything done, ask a woman. Now that's true, but I would like to add, if you want absolutely nothing said or done... I love this joke. If you want nothing said... Yeah, it'll be worth it. No, this would be great. This would be great. It'll be fine. Do you know this joke?
Great joke, man.
All right. If you want... God's sake, man, be a professional. If you want something, what is it? If you want something said, ask a man. If you want something done, ask a woman. If you want absolutely nothing said or done, ask a cat. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the big show where tonight I really impressed myself with that cat joke. Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, man, I can't think why I thought that was so funny. It was pretty funny, though.
That was a great joke.
Oh, it was pretty. And I always like a joke that ends with the word cat.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's a nice short... Hey, listen, I was on vacation last week and I went to Scotland. Oh, it's a beautiful country. It is. If you're not doing anything and you've got cash, get over there, spend a little. But... I was on the plane going, you have to fly to London and then go up to Scotland. There's not a direct flight from Los Angeles, right?
Right, yeah.
All right, so I get on the plane, and do you know who I sat next to on the plane? Nigel Lithgow, the producer of American Idol. And he was lovely.
What?
Yeah. He's English, and he was like, hello, and he was watching Game of Thrones on his tablet. He's like, I really enjoy Game of Thrones. And I was like, oh, good for you, Nigel Lithgow. And that's my story about my vacation. He's very nice, though. Can we ask him to be on the show, Michael? Because I think he would be an excellent guest, and he's very friendly, and people would enjoy his company. It'd be like having a cat in person form.
Yeah. Yeah, you said cat.
Well, cats are funny, all right?
Yeah, that's funny stuff, but...
Wait a minute, you're mocking me, huh?
No, man, I'm here to support you,
you're
man.
mocking me. You're mocking me.
No,
I know
man,
when you're mocking me.
I'm here for you, man.
What?
I'm here for you.
Really?
Yeah.
Anyway, do you want to... do the emails in the...
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, well, what time is it, Jeffrey Peterson?
It's Street Mail time, brought to you by Prunes, the official late-night snack of our target demographic.
You know, people in television think that the most valuable demographic is men between the age of 18 and 34, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Right. Hey, men between the age of 18 and 34, go ay caramba!
Yeah. Yeah.
That's probably the only thing that I've done that really angered CBS. Yeah, I don't care. Go, what's a coming to go? Hey, you know what? Get a haircut, hippie. Is that what they're doing?
Yeah,
now?
man.
Yeah. All right. Oh, hey, we need the jingle. You
Oh,
need the
yeah,
jingle?
let's do a song.
Well, all right.
Yeah.
All right. This is from Daniel in Omaha, Nebraska. You ever...
Beautiful place.
Oh, what a place. It's, he says, Dear Craig, you look like you're having fun. Are you? Yeah, it's not bad. It's all right.
Yeah.
I like it here. I like it really right here. Right here. And over there, I like it over there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like it in the barn. Is that code, Jeff, if you say you like it in the barn?
Oh,
Is that...
it certainly is.
Yeah.
It certainly is.
This is from Jamie in Quincy in Massachusetts, who says, Dear Craig and Jeff, how's the studio audience tonight? Any good? Well, they've certainly impressed themselves, haven't they?
Bunch of bastards.
Do you know what you would say if you grew up in Scotland and you had done that? People would say to you, or well, when I say people, I mean people that were in my class in school. They would have said, "You think you're great, but you're no great. You're rubbish. Go and live in Hollywood and be amongst your own kind. Poofs and weirdos." This is from Iris in Temecula. It says, do people in Scotland still think your American accent is very strong? Oui. This is from Dawn in Somerset, New Jersey, who says, hi there, Craig. What is the best way to convince your wife she's wrong? I mean, when she's clearly wrong. She's not. Give it up, man. It's not gonna happen. No, but she's definitely wrong. Oh, grow up. She's not wrong. Why? Because she has a vagina. I think I just got myself into some trouble.
Yeah. This is an awesome show today.
We'll be right back, everybody. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. I'll be all right. My first guest tonight stars in New Girl, which airs Tuesdays on Fox. Take a look at this. Max Greenfield, everybody, Max Greenfield. Max! Whoa, Max. Man, you look good, man. You look really good. I mean,
Thank you
you've got it
very
going
much.
on. Green pants. I mean, hi diddly dee.
Yeah.
Wait.
I'm not afraid of it.
No, don't worry. Also, I suspect you'd take it away.
Maybe.
Because
As a gift.
no, it's not what you saying. I don't give you a gift, and you get the free cup when you come to the show.
Which I love.
No,
I keep all of them. Yeah, I have 2 of them, and now I'll have a 3rd.
I think in the 3rd you stop getting gifts after
Is
that.
that true?
Yeah, then.
Craig's really nice. He autographs them. And this one said, welcome back, which made me feel like, oh, yeah. It's like you know,
It's true. I'm trying to make you feel like, yeah, oh, this is just you.
It's home.
Well, no, it's not. It's not that.
But you get a homey feel from like, hey, welcome back. It's like a welcome mat that says welcome back.
Do you have a welcome mat at your
They
house?
usually say welcome. They usually don't say welcome.
No, they just say
But
welcome.
But this would be a nice one that said welcome back.
Yeah, but how would you know? It might be somebody who's never been there before and went, oh, you just say that to everyone.
Yeah, but wouldn't you feel better if it was your first time someplace and it said welcome back and you went, yeah, maybe I have been here before.
So, what you're telling me is that you're a Hindu and you believe in reincarnation.
That went far in the religious direction, and I'm not prepared to go down that road.
So, are you saying to me you don't like Hindus because they'll be upset?
No, I'm just saying.
I gotta set you up there a little bit.
I'm not knowledgeable in that direction, and
All
if
right.
we're going to go down that road, I feel like I could maybe say some things that would get both of us in trouble.
Yeah, well then don't say them, because I think I caused a little trouble already tonight. I mentioned a vagina at the wrong moment, and...
I do that all the time.
Do you? Well,
I say it often on the show, and they get upset with me, and they say, "Can you pronounce it correctly?" Because I say vagina.
you only say it like that if you're being sarcastic to it.
That's what I tell the producers of the show.
How are things anyway at home? How's your life? How are the kids?
The kids are great. You know, we finally reached a place where my daughter's 3, and I finally reached a place where we can get into the Dr. Seuss reading material. It went from, because you know, Dr. Seuss books are longer than you might think, or
Oh no, I've got kids. I've read the Dr. Seuss. Look, I get stoned. I've read them anyway. Yeah.
Let me tell you something. So you know, I'll start off with. You start off with these smaller baby books, and at some point you go, enough with.
Right, little P doesn't like candy. I get it.
Yeah, I know. Your ears are under the earmuffs. Okay, so now we're.
I
That's one of the books. There's like these little flaps that you pull off, and then you go, "Oh, what's under the earmuffs?" And it's your ears. They're earmuffs. I get it. She knows.
What's that one?
now.
What's that one called? The earmuff book.
I think it's where's the baby's belly button or something? Because eventually you got to find the baby's belly button.
All right. Okay. Oh, is it under the earmuffs? No.
No, it's,
Right. I get it. Yeah, I do a lot of that.
It's the whole thing. So you get sick of that book after 70.
Oh yeah.
And but now we're into Dr. Seuss, and I've been playing a game with myself. Well, hey, you know, you get very excited that you can read these books, but let me tell you something. Some real tongue twisters in Dr. Seuss.
Green eggs and ham.
Yeah, all those. Red fish, blue fish, one fish, two fish.
Yeah.
These are difficult books to read. And
Listen, you think that's hard? You wait till you get to Dostoevsky. You're gonna crack your pants. I'm telling you, that stuff's crazy hard.
yeah. I don't even want. Look, I'm terrified for Harry Potter.
Oh no, you mustn't be. Harry Potter's great. Harry Potter. Did you get into Harry Potter before your kids? Be honest.
No.
Really? Oh, then it's great. You've got all this to.
That's right.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
And then we'll read the books, and then I feel like as a reward, after finishing the books, we'll watch the movies.
Yeah, that's how it starts. Then you just watch the movie.
Yeah. You think?
And you're like, yeah, put the movie in. Daddy has to have a lie down. Nah, you'll do it all the way.
Yeah. But you get into these Dr. Seuss books, and you know, if
You're really letting you're staying on the Dr. Seuss thing.
I'm telling you, because
you really want to sell this thing.
Well,
you better say cat at the end of this, because that's.
by the way, that was. I was waiting for that one to come back around, and I go, what is he gonna say? What is he gonna say? And man, the cat was a real home run.
Well, it was funny, right? It's funny. Yeah, I thought it was funny.
It was as good as it gets.
You're mocking me. You're mocking me.
I'm 100%. I'm not.
All right.
Believe me.
I
make
really-
jokes. I make jokes on our set like that all the time, and I'll be like, cat, and they'll go, no. They say,
I don't think you should work with these people. Uh-oh.
They say you should stick. You should pronounce vagina like vagina.
What?
Yeah, and then you should not say cat at the end of these things. I'm with Craig. Believe me, I'm with you.
We'll be right back after these commercials. During the commercial break, I was talking to Max, and Michael came over from the desk and he went, "Your button," and then moved away. And we thought it was your button.
Well, at first,
apparently my button was undone.
I looked at my shirt.
Yeah,
and I thought, oh, those are good. And then I went, oh goodness gracious. Was was another button undone for the whole first segment.
Yeah, well,
Oof, bullet dodged.
are you implying you've got a big penis or something? Is that... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, so I shouldn't say it like that. I should say penis. Is that how you say it?
Well, you can say penis.
Penis? Don't say it anymore. We're
No,
getting-
I won't.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, no.
I like it too much when you say it. No, you know what? Here's the thing. I was in Scotland. I was back home for a while, and I think I put on a little weight. And that's
Really?
right. Yeah, I put on about 10 pounds, I think.
What were you eating?
Where was I eating?
What were you eating?
Oh, yeah, fried stuff. Yeah. Fried meat, and then fried candy.
What kind of fried candy?
What kind of fried candy you got, Sailor? I'll eat any. No, you can. I don't eat these much, but you can get a fried Mars bar if you want.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I've heard about fried Twinkies. I saw that on a television show.
Yeah. What television show are we talking about here?
You know, if you get...
You said television show like that was such an unusual thing. Like,
Well,
I saw that on a television show. Woo! Somebody's got a TV. It's not the 1920s, man. Everybody's seen a television. I saw that in a television show. Okay, we've all seen television. What the hell?
But can you imagine seeing a fried Twinkie on a television show? It would be, and then it would be like, oh my God, look at this television show that I'm seeing a fried Twinkie on. You get excited. You're on the Food Network, and you're going like, oh, wow.
See, you were on the Food Network.
Yeah, and what they do is on these Food Network shows, they'll do like segments, and the first segment's like, oh, let's fry some potatoes. Oh wow, it's French fry. And then as it goes on, by the third segment, let's stick a Twinkie in there.
Yeah.
And that's when things get good.
That's right. It's when you buy one of them waffle things and you start with bread, and then you think, let's get an egg, and then you get an egg in there, and then you're like, oh, let's get one of the kids. Yeah. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. Gosh, I would never do that.
Do you ever have fun with it?
I should have said cat. You want to get people mad, do a late night show and suggest that you would put your cat in a waffle iron. People, easy.
And then keep on bringing it up.
Yeah, and you mustn't ever do that. I did it once, but I don't think anyone noticed.
Just stick on it like the Dr.
Yeah.
Seuss and just be like, no, but there was this time we had a cat.
Oh, yeah.
We put it.
Dr. Seuss, tell us about that. All right, listen. We're out of time, so...
It went by so fast.
Yeah, it's the regular amount of time. It's the laws
Yeah,
of
I
physics.
suppose.
So, how do you want to get out of here? Awkward pause? Fancy an awkward pause?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here, I got a good one.
Oh, okay. This isn't awkward, though, yeah.
I'll bring up Dr. Seuss one more time, and then you awkward pause like that wasn't funny, and then I'll walk off.
Okay, all right. Oh, you're going to, just walk right off?
Well, no, I don't have to walk right up, but it'd be very awkward.
All right, then.
And then, so I'm reading the Dr. Seuss book, and at the very end, I couldn't get through the thing, and my daughter looked at me like I couldn't read. Because she didn't think I could read.
And you can read it.
Yeah, because I'm... Okay.
My next guest is an icon of stage and screen. Her new memoir, Unsinkable, is in stores now. Please welcome the great Debbie Reynolds, everybody. Deborah Reynolds, you look sensational. I love your sequined outfit.
Hello, darling.
Hello, love.
I don't give a...
Uh-oh. How's my button? Is it all right? I think I was showing a bit of stomach cleavage to the audience.
A bit of... A whole bunch of...
Oh, really? I put on a bit of weight when I was away. I think.
Kind of cute.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
Is it cute? Non-threatening cute? Is that what you're thinking?
You got a lot of hair there.
I got a little bit of hair, yeah. Not a lot.
No.
And that's the only place it grows, weirdly enough.
Is that right? Doesn't grow down?
Doesn't grow down, doesn't grow up, just grows straight out.
Oh, your wife...
I have
Your wife is very busy.
Was she?
Well, if it goes up and down, you know, it just depends.
Hey, your new
wife.
book, Unsinkable, in stores now.
He's
This
nervous.
is lovely.
He's nervous.
I'm not nervous. I love that. Is that from the Unsinkable Morley Brown in the back?
That's from the movie. I just like that picture.
It's a lovely picture.
Walking on water.
Do you have those? There's lots of pictures in here. Well, there's you with the girls. Look, that's lovely.
That's Carrie and
yeah, I
my
know.
granddaughter Billy.
I know. I have Carrie on the show from time to time. And sometimes not on the show. No, I mean...
Well, that's what I was just trying to figure that one out. No, she's told me, but it's all right. You're married now. They had a good time. It was before you lost your button.
I think she might have taken my button, actually.
I think you're
You did a little
right.
snort laugh there. I caught you.
Yeah.
You did a... yeah.
I know.
This is... Now, you've
It's
written
all
with,
the girls
You
adore
wrote it
you.
with Doreen Hanaway, too. Lovely Doreen, who used to work here at CBS.
Yes, she did.
When CBS stood for classy, big show.
Well, she loves you. She's a great writer.
She's a lovely woman,
And so
Doreen.
I asked her when I was going to try to write this book because I finished I wrote another book in the first book.
Yeah, I thought you wrote a book, a memoir, and this is another memoir.
No, but
Is
I've
this stuff you
lived so
forgot?
long. I just surprised myself. I just turned 81. I don't know what.
No, you did not.
Very tiring. Very tiring.
Well, you don't look 81 if that's any
No, isn't that
consolation.
nice of you to say?
No, well, it's true, though. You absolutely don't.
Oh,
and
thank you.
I think that... so what's in here, then?
I had
Wasn't in the
fun
other one. Is
writing
this
it. Well, the thing
dirtier?
was that... No, it's not dirtier. Well, it tells a few things, but not too many things.
All right.
Just enough to keep you going and enough to keep you titillated. Or if you have it...
Crikey.
Elated. Oh, so this was my first book ended that I was happily married and my husband was adorable, you know, and I was very happy and all that stuff, which was just a pile of...
Ooh la la!
Actually, it was... Didn't work
I will
out.
not have cussing on this show, Debbie Reynolds.
Sorry.
That's all
Something
right.
just got loose. It just went...
And that's why I love you.
Because
No,
I
listen,
burped.
I think of it, there's a title, a chapter title here called Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, chapter 6. And you talk about Las Vegas as your hometown. You kind of like think of it as your hometown.
I love it. Well, I've lived there. I've had a home there for like 60 years, something like that.
Wow.
Well, I love Vegas. I just think it's...
Did you know Liberace then? Did you actually know Liberace?
I knew Liberace. I loved him. He was so, you know, Liberace. First of all, the way he talked, and just, I love, there's a certain way he just had to...
I like that too. I think if I try and do it, I sound like Gilbert Gottfried as a cat.
Yes, you do.
No, it's like, it's like I'm a cat.
But you look like him.
Boy, do I? Oh, yeah. That's the main thing. Yeah.
Vegas is so much fun. That's why I like to live there.
Did you used to have your own casino? I remember when the first time I went to Vegas, your casino was there.
I had a little hotel,
Yeah.
197 rooms, my own showroom, and the little museum with all my memorabilia in there. Yeah, I love Vegas because it's fun, free. No, I say people have a good time there. They go there expecting to have a good time, and they do. And especially if you're there because you're really funny.
Oh, well, thanks very much. But I...
Yes, too.
Yeah, but
You're a vaudevillian, you know, because I don't know if
am a
you-
vaudevillian.
Yeah, you're a vaudevillian. I love that. See, I closed vaudeville. The last year vaudeville was Debbie played. I played vaudeville. I worked all the circuits.
You did the whole circuit?
Yeah.
Oh, the one that Stan Laurel did and
Yeah, well-
Chaplin and all those guys.
Yeah.
No, they did back in the day. Vaudeville went on for years, didn't it?
Yes, and I was 17, and I played the last year of vaudeville. I loved it.
Did you do dancing and
day.
singing? 3 a day?
Well, it was 5 shows a day, and we had a full orchestra, and then they ran the movie. They ran the movie, and then the orchestra, and then a show.
Oh, and see, that's fantastic. But if you put that on now, people would just complain and write tweets about it.
You think that?
Yeah, no one wants to go out and
Vaudeville is
stuff.
so much fun. Phil Silvers was on the show with me. He was a star, and I was just this little girl starting. My review said, little girl on a big stage, which meant I was lousy.
Oh.
But I tried. And Phil Silvers was whatever, you know, where he's scared, you know, frightened about he's going to fall in the pit. And so he would tie himself around the piano leg, you know, with a rope, and then he'd go out on the stage, because otherwise he'd jump in. You know, what's that called? You know, when you
stage diving.
It's called drinking. I think.
Oh, yeah. There was a bit of that. I would have loved to seen you do that. I would have loved that. I mean, I think your performance in Singing in the Rain is one of the greatest moments in American cinema history. I mean, really it is. Really it is. It is incandescently wonderful. It is a spectacular performance, and to see you as a young woman doing that live must have been amazing.
Well, it was wonderful to do. It was hard to do, really hard, because Donald O'Connor's so great, you know, running up
Yeah,
the walls and
absolutely.
stuff. But I just learned everything I was supposed to, because Gene Kelly was so great, Donald O'Connor was so great, and they take the time to teach me, because I was just this dumb little girl, and I'd never danced before. You know, that was the first time. Shows you what a corny thing I must have been born.
I don't think you were dumb at any point in your life, really. I think I think maybe a little
was a
naive,
vaudevillian.
perhaps. But the genuine energy and the innate talent that you clearly had, and of course, you know, Donald O'Connor and Gene Kelly, great professionals, would not have said, "Well, let's just get this girl; she'll do." You know.
Everybody was great to me. I was very lucky, I know, to have ever been in that movie, and everyone will say so, because it was a great picture.
Yeah, it's a great picture. It's
Yeah.
a truly classic picture. They don't,
I've been lucky.
They don't really. Do they make pictures like that anymore? Do you see pictures now that you think are great musical? Well, Les Miserables, that was hilarious, I guess. But I mean.
Not so. I think a lot of great pictures, but they are not as varied, you know, as before. We had films for everyone, you know, for the family, for Western pictures. More today is a lot of violence, which I think is too much violence, or a lot of sex where they it's sort of, you know. Well,
What's that? I mean, I've had a lot of sex, but I've never had the Well, mind you, you know what? Now as I think of it, I think I've probably had the yeah.
I think you probably just don't remember.
Congratulations on the David Reynolds, everybody.
What did we learn on the show tonight, Greg?
Well, we learned that if you put cat in a joke, I can't do it.
I got a cat joke for you.
Oh, all right. Then.
Yeah. How do you know when your cat's done cleaning herself?
I don't know, Jeff. How do you know when your cat's done cleaning herself?
She's smoking a cigarette.
Yeah, good night, everybody. Good night.